Alright, here we go. Session 2. Where we last left off was the pulling of the Master Sword and me save warping. And now we have to go to Kakariko village and to the graveyard to obtain the adult shield and hookshot. And everybody's like super critical about their Dampie time, or like bragging about their Dampie times. A 47 is very, very good and rare. A 46 is technically the fastest a human can get, as far as I know. And like a 4950 is pretty decent. Anything above that's pretty bad. Alright, but in all reality, in the MST route, taking damage from Dampie's fire is something you should be aware of. It may not look like you're taking more damage than you should, but it could put you in that 1/8 or 5/8 heart territory, which is important if you're doing a critical health setup like I'm about to do for Shadow cutscene skip. So this is my little, like, well, almost perfect back walk and then guano walk strat to the graveyard. You can come up with your own thing. I don't know what's best. So I go get shield first, although the movement is not that important, but that's what I do anyway. I'm on the Wii Virtual Console, so the 1.2 graves don't make you automatically grab the ledges like they do in 1.0 graves. So I just grab the shield. I don't press pause to equip shield just yet, although it might be helpful to block fireballs in the Dampie. Wow, I failed that. You can basically do that a little bit better to have the Poe hit you. It saves like a second to get in the grave slightly faster. And then Dampie race, I have no idea. Just like, don't spam your rolls super fast because it actually makes you go slower. Kind of distance them out, and you travel farther, if that makes sense. I'm coming up on this little like ledge jump thing, and you want to be slightly to the left, and then you want to hold up for like a second, and then you want to mash B once he clips up. So like, I'm trying to give you a good angle right now of where you want to be, and then there it is. Okay, and then this part, like, I've seen different techniques of like rolling and Z targeting and stuff, but I do it like this, where I get about here and then I just like run the rest and then roll some more, and there you go. I got a 49. Little effort. Dampie was actually kind, so it's good in my book. A 49 is good. So we chat with him, and then the hookshot will spawn thereabout, and I go and open the chest. Alright, so okay, don't mash buttons too much and you won't sword slash there. So what you want to do is equip Ocarina, choose, and hookshot. As you can see, that little black marker next to the deck nut went away once I did that. And equip your shield, and it's not necessary to save here, but since I'm making a tutorial I might mess up, I'm going to do it anyway. So target this chest here. This is how I do it. Then like just tap right and then Z target, or S right, and then like back up to about here, so like 2 full steps back, and then do 2 or 3 side ups left, and then 1 side up right. 2 side ups left, 1 side up right. Okay, so it's a really easy setup for getting crushed. Be careful of getting stuck in that room, otherwise you have to basically kill yourself by damage buffering off of a chew, which is pulling a chew and then pulling out your ocarina and then canceling your ocarina and then re-hitting ocarina until you're dead. You should know how to do ISG at this point. Just crouch, stab, and hit A to look at the or read the text of the gravestone. You want to get rid of that sign there so that you don't target it somehow on your backwalk or something. I don't know. I'm going a little fast right now. So all I did right there was target the wall. I don't have my hookshot out. Or I mean, if I did have it out, I just hit Z, release Z, and then Z again, and then backflip A. It actually does affect your position if you do it this way with the hookshot fully out versus normal, like, well, I guess you could get ISG and then hit A to put your sword away, and it's the same thing, and then target this wall. Backflip, hit A to side roll, Z target, side up left, and Z target again. And then, like, there's a couple different ways you can get over here, but this is the way I go. I just like hold forward, and then breaking these two bushes here is very important. But you want to leave the third bush right behind me right now where it is. So you want to come to this corner here, and this trick is super easy. There's been something found where you're going to pull your hookshot backflip and still holding Z, you're going to pull a shoe, make it go above your head, shield drop it, and then mash A, still holding Z. And then you're going to release Z, and as you're super sliding backwards, you're going to tap Z again to retarget your camera so that it focuses on the bushes that have been destroyed, basically. It keeps your camera locked over here so that you can teleport later. Once you're up on the gravestone, you're going to release everything, including shield, and you'll teleport to grab the bush back over because you don't have a strength upgrade at this point. It is the only reason that this trick still works. If you had a strength upgrade, you cannot do this. You guys are fortunate because the old method was like you arbitrarily get to a pixel, slowly backwalk, and basically shield drop the chew, roll, and do the same thing. But this new setup is even easier. So I'm being told that like this little flick thing, where like you flick up really quick and lightly, but not too much that he moves forward, like that his feet just like click together, so like a heel click or whatever, makes it so when you backflip, you're guaranteed not to roll forward. Okay, so after I've done that, I pull the hook shot, and then I backflip, and then C right to pull the chew above my head, and then hold shield to shield drop, and immediately followed by mashing A. Okay, but I have my own setup for this, which I've just ruined the whole thing by breaking that bush because I lost my my Z target. That first method that I described how to do is a valid method of doing this trick, and I recommend it over my method, even though my method is just as consistent, it's just slightly different. If you didn't know, you can also get ISG from rocks and grass. If you angle yourself to not slash the bush and then grab it at the right time, it also gives you ISG. Okay, so I've successfully gotten my my angle again, and I'm in the corner again. So what I do is I like hold left so he slides like this, to where like his head's in the like slightly to the right, I guess, of the fence line that's in front of me. And then I pull my hook shot and I do the exact same thing as the heel click tap up method. So this is what it should look like, hopefully, knock on wood. Once you backflip, you have all the time in the world to do it, well, as long as you don't go too fast. Well, I'm not sure if that's true either, but like I'm pretty sure, wait, I'm kind of uncertain on how fast you pull the chew, because it might be that my setup, you want to like pull the chew really fast and shield drop it before it goes above your head. However, with the tap up heel click method, you might want to have it like fully above your head. But whatever, we'll test it right here. No, okay, so both, oh, I forgot the Z target. So both methods, you want to wait until the chew is fully above your head. Quickly shield drop with R, still holding R, and then mash A. It's a really simple. It's consistent. Just trust me on it. What I did there is I kind of S to the left, and then I side hop to the right to get on the seam. And once I'm up here, I just I use my hookshot to align with the line on my right, and I just follow it to the next point. And then I do the same thing over here until I move down a little bit, and then I bring the hook shot up. Well, actually, no, I don't. I guess it doesn't matter if you hook shot here or not, but usually I don't. This one I do hook shot, I think. Actually, you don't have to hook shot this many times. I hope that pro doesn't go after me. Of course it did. Alright, well, I guess I could do it in real time to show at least my movement for getting across the seam. Although this kind of sucks because I don't have an accurate amount of chews that you normally would have in an MST run. But it's negligible, I guess, other than having an extra one chew. I think it's 2 chews for water BK skip. Like, it doesn't really matter. If it was 3 chews, it'd be great, but I don't think with Spirit Hover, I guess you can make it 3 chews if you do your Spirit Hover with a bomb instead, but okay, here we go again. Oh boy, it worked again. Free chips. Anyway, so just S to your left or tap left Z target and side up right. Walk up this way and then hook shot and you're on your way. I've seen people like backwalk this part right here, but I would not recommend backwalking any other. I've seen people do some rolls across that part too. So this is what I normally do. Yeah, I do not like keep using the chew or whatever. Try to keep it where he's like as far like down right as he can be here, because as you can see, he can easily get stuck if he's not at the very top. And then this part, you don't want to go too far to your left, otherwise you'll get stuck. Make sure you are as far like over the line looking down as you can be, otherwise you have an off chance of loading the room that you're going to side hop into if you're too far away from this edge. So make sure you're at the very like farthest pixel edge that you can be standing at before you do the side hop. If you look at my B button, all you really have to do is stand in the center of this and put it in between the door down there, and then turn like tap right and side hop left, or vice versa. So we're in the Shadow Temple now. I got 3 hearts and I'm an extra chew down because the Poe frickin' owned my ass and there's nothing I can do about it. And I don't feel like redoing all that stuff just for 1 more chew, which won't even be used anyway. So just pretend I have 12 chews. Oh, well, I guess movement doesn't really matter here, but like you could roll through this just fine. If you're low on health, it might be a good idea to get a couple hearts. These 2 pots here, the right one is Deku Nuts and the left one is a heart. You want to avoid Deku Nuts for quite a while, although it doesn't really matter until you actually bottle dupe your Deku Nut in your inventory. So this spot right here will eventually be another bottle. This one down here is your legitimate bottle, the one that the game recognizes, so that if you put a fairy in your legitimate bottle and you die, you will be revived. If you have a fairy in your fake bottle, which is up here, you will not get revived. Just letting you know. So then for dead hand, you walk in, you Z target, you jump slash, and then this is actually a really good spawn. Target him, slash him 3 times, although you can do like a crouch stab and a slash or something. Count to about 5 and then jump slash at him again. Or I've heard you can look at like the shaking of his left arm or something. It's a signal of when he's going to go back into the ground. But I found that like the count 5 thing works, but as child, if you're wondering, it's like 6 seconds. It's slightly longer for some reason. Or maybe it's vice versa, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure child is like 6 seconds, like slightly a second longer versus adult. There's 2 pots over here that give you hearts. They're not necessary to get. I'm gonna get that just so I have 49 rupees, why not? Okay, true spinner of luck time. There's absolutely nothing you can do about this. This is completely random. I just go for the pull strat because whatever. There's certain places where you can stand to save like frames so that if it happens to be the right one that you're pointing towards the place where you're supposed to go rather than being farther away from where you're supposed to go, if that makes sense. So make sure you have your hovers on, pull it, don't hit Z or anything, and then just hold the direction away from it. So down A to pull it, or start pulling, and then just hold like left. That's all you gotta do. Second true spinner, pretty decent. I am not complaining about that. You can take off your hovers here or later, it doesn't really matter, but I backwalk this and then I slide hop to the door. Oh crap. Okay. I can't wait for the shadow wrong warp, it's gonna be super annoying. So since I have a lot of health here, I'm gonna like not even worry about taking damage. It doesn't really matter as long as I'm above. If I'm around 3 hearts, I say I'm still good. Like you don't really want to be below 3 hearts. If you're in a situation where you don't Z target the wall correctly, you will side hop into the blade like that. No, but what I was gonna say is let me think right now. If you're low on hearts, you can get one before the boat leaves. If you know how to do a hover slide, I could show you the setup for it real quick, but I'm not actually. Well, you would need bombs to do that, so I take it back. So if you did DC first, a hover slide on the boat would work, but not for this chew route, Shadow Early. Although I will still show it. Okay, so Poodle has his own like little like setup that has some weird side hop stuff, and I've never actually tried this before, so I'm probably gonna fail it horribly. But like, you do something, side roll, don't target that, and then you fall down and do like 2 side hops left with the side roll, and you have your angle for clipping or something. And there's also backup strats for getting the angle down here, but I have not yet learned them, so I should not be trying to teach them. I'm just mentioning that there are like faster stuff out there. All you have to do, or the way I do, even Pydox has a setup for like clicking this thing, like a charged sword thing, and then he jump slashes through. But the one that I use is you come up to the wall, Z target it, hit B once. It doesn't matter if it's a vertical or a horizontal slash. You hit C up. You do a control flick on an N64 controller. Anyway, it's a control flick right. So basically, you like just jab your thumb down to the right. If it's too far, it's not going to work. If it's not far enough, it's not going to work. but if you do it just right, it will work every single time, if that makes sense. There's also like some see-up method you can use on the rail and stuff, but once you get your angle, all you do is hold forward, and then you wait for his head to like get right there, and then you jump slash. So I was a little bit late on the jump slash, but all I'm doing is holding Z and forward right now, and I'm getting ready to hit A. That was too far. Or I mean too late again. So the timing is like right there. Nope. Right there. Nope. Maybe I messed up my my flick thing. Yeah, it might be too far right. So let's try this again. Okay. Okay, this time the angle looks a lot more shallow, so that's probably my problem. It's gonna take forever to walk right, but like, come over here to this one post where I'm at, I guess, and then you hold forward, and I will tell you the timing for when I jump slash. It's like when half of the right of his head is on the black part, I guess, like right there. Seems good. There you go. I'll do it one more time. Guess I have to go in the drink here. Hopefully I don't mess myself up on health. Yeah, so taking damage from the scythe and then falling down here but not rolling will take off a half a heart. It's a good adjustment of health for the spike room that's coming up. You can get away with 4 hearts. Like, you can damage buffer 4 hearts if you're fast enough. But alright, we'll do the shadow thing, or the clip again. So I got the flick the right way again, and I just held Z and forward, and when I was in the right spot I just kind of mashed A and he made it through. So you got your option of the wheel jump over here or the ladder clip, and if you're doing the ladder clip you want to be at a slight angle, and then you want to clip the right hands. Well, in this case you want to click like right about there, and you'll go straight to the top. But if you're on the right hand side and you want to go up to, you want to aim at the left hand side of the ladder, more inside so that it grabs. Okay, so now this jump will eventually ruin one of your runs, and the angle for it's pretty precise. Once I clip through the thing, I usually do like 2 side ups left, and I guess I don't know if I see up or not, but like I just feel out the angle. Yeah, I don't see up. I just kind of like maneuver him with no see up until I get an angle that I believe is gonna make it. Like this one's pretty good right here. If I just go forward and roll, I should make it. You don't want to be too far left, and it's pretty easy to figure out. Trial and error, and then you want to come up here and side hop left twice, and you'll be ready for Ocarina items. If you're doing bomb route MST, this being this close and aiming, I don't remember. I think the visible ledge is on the right, but I think you want to kind of go at the corner here. Like slightly to the right of that corner is where the ledge is. The invisible ledge is like my B button is right about where the ledge is. To the right, there's a like invisible ledge which you can grab. So if I was to do this, turn around, place a bomb down, turn around, wait for it to like do 2 frames of hurt damage to me, and then equip hover boots, I would get a ground jump. I would not be able to get the ledge. That's because I'm too close. You want to be about here, this far away, with the same angle. Turn around, place bomb, turn around, do the exact same thing, and then hold forward, and that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do to get over there and get that heart, if you're like super scared of not having enough health. There is a room with a pot that has 1 heart in it coming up. If you're at 2 hearts or something, it might be a good idea to get it, because the wall is kind of random sometimes. You can take 2 hits of damage or 3 like quarters of health, or sometimes 4. So if you have less than 2 hearts, I would definitely go to that room to get that heart from a pot. The only downside of doing that though is that you have to like get lucky basically and kill the floor master in that room to get back out. So like there's a Skulltula thing in the middle, and then there's like a floor master that falls off into 3 different floor masters, and I believe quick spins are the best way to go, but it's kind of scary, and you don't have to risk fighting the Stealthos if you don't want. You can just do what I just did. So this is basically like how I line this jump up, I guess. Wait for it to get at max height, and if you're scared of not making it, you always have the option of jump slashing. I don't know how to do this without targeting the wall. I guess you would just kind of like jump and roll. Usually you'll always beat that text unless you're really slow. Okay, so this is kind of complicated, I suppose. There's a certain area of the spike wall that you can stand in and look at the Redead, and he will freeze you, and eventually if you hit C up a bunch of times, you'll like trick the game into putting you in a different spot or something. Like you lag through the damage or something, and you'll be on the other side, and then you have to kill the Redead and get the Shadow Boss key. So I also recommend slashing your sword once to get the Redead's attention. It actually does matter if you slash versus not slashing. So this is what it should look like approximately, hopefully. So like that was like a forward B slash, and then you can roll here, or yeah, I think it's best to like forward roll after you got your C up clip. I'm facing the wrong way. So then you just walk up to this wall and wait till you have 1 1/4 showing. There you go. So now you're good to go for the cutscene skip coming up. That pot has nothing in it, or a rupee or something. It's useless. Watch out for that floor guy, he'll rush your ass if you're not careful. Okay. So if you did bomb route, then you would just do a normal super slide across this chasm here. Do a super slide and put on your hovers, and you'd pretty much make it every time. There's a couple different ways to do this, and I've not yet tried out this method of targeting this thing, shield drop into 2, turning left Z target, roll with the shield out, and then side off left at the right time. But I do it this way, which is I don't go that far down, target it about there, turn left, back walk a little bit to this seems about the right spot for me. So what you're gonna do is count 7 red flashes, and on the 7th black is when you'll shield drop, roll, side hop left in my case here. And then you're gonna just hold down, like drop all inputs except for holding down, and then you'll wait for him to like fall, I guess, and then hit B to jump slash at the very end, still holding down, and you should make it every time. And this is what it would look like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might have been the 8th flash. You gotta pause, put on hovers, just hold down or buffer down, and then unpause, wait for it, hit B. Alright? It's not too bad. It's gonna take some practice, of course. But the pointy statue method is a faster way to get it done. so I recommend learning the pointing statue method instead. If you Z target when you come in here and then hit B then A really fast, you will do a quick jump slash down the hole, which is pretty nice. I always put on hovers here, or I mean take off hovers and put on Kakariko boots because that's how I do it, although I've heard that if you leave your hovers on you have like a quick hookshot of the hand or something. So the timing for the Bongo fight itself is pretty hard to teach. Ideally you want to target and stun one hand, immediately get ISG. That way you know that the other hand would be the only attacking hand. And it's also important to note that you want to be aware of what line you are using. As you can see, there's a line like directly below me. You can shield under that hand swipe. Just watch out for the Bongo punches that he sometimes throws or tries to grab you. You have roll invincibility if you roll slightly before he hits you, so you won't take damage. Even the center of him, if you roll at the right time, you will not take damage. You will just get knocked back and have to get ISG again. You want to be on like near the center of the line. As you can see, I'm on the line but not perfectly centered, but it's good enough. Like the range is kind of forgiving but not really. It's like 3 links. If there was 3 links standing side by side by side, it's about that wide, I would say. So I have ISG and Bongo is charging me. I'm gonna wait for him to fully charge and then I'm gonna drop and catch my bugs. Okay, so now he's charging. I have ISG, I'm gonna catch my bugs, and then I'm going to kill him by slightly turning upright so that the hand that has ISG, which is the left hand, starts hitting him. I'm gonna kinda walk forward slowly here, and then if you do a quick tap up or something, it's kinda like the Ganondorf fight where it cancels the Link hurt animation of hanging over and breathing heavily. I use the Macaroons cutscene skip. There's a bunch of different setups for this, and I might show each one of them, but this is the important part. You want to S either to the right or down. But I want to make a disclaimer. Depending on which one you choose to do, you're going to get a different OI camera. Like the line that I'm currently on, if I S down, it would give me the same OI after the cancel of the warp. Like the camera will spin from the right. However, if this line was one line over to the left, the S to the right versus the S down that Link does will change the OI so that S down would come from the left, whereas S right would come from the right with the camera spin. It's kind of complicated, but basically I can use any line I want with this setup, but the adjustments change whether or not you S down or S right. So I just S right. It doesn't matter what line I'm on, I just S right and I get the exact same like OI cancel every time. It will either be of 2 things if I S right. Just forget about the whole S down thing. I will go through and explain that later. Although it might be easier for people to S down or shield flick down. Or, so if the camera spins right, I'm going to want to hold up the entire time and do 2 sword slashes away from the unloaded warp. Like once I hear it starting to like hum or do its little outro noise, I don't know what to call it. So I'm going to hold up the entire time and do 2 slashes for my adjustment. However, if camera pans from the left, I would do the exact same thing of holding up the entire time, but when Link starts to fall into the lava, I release holding up. That's the only difference between this cutscene skip, for S-ing right, that is. So, I was S-ing right during the Bongo death cutscene, and then there's my second S right, and then here's a side hop left, here's a second side hop left, and then there's going to be 3 backflips, and on the third one I'm going to bug sword OI. Okay, so at this point I'm holding up, getting ready to cancel. It panned to the right. I heard the noise, although I slashed a little bit early, but it doesn't matter, and I continue to hold up because the camera panned from the right. And the sword is pointing downward, and it looks like I got this successful. Don't save and continue because it's slightly faster than saving for some reason. That white flash is a signal that I did get it. There's my purple shadow medallion. If you were late, you would get the input cutscene of giving you the shadow medallion, and if you were early, you would basically just die with no white flash and restart at the beginning of the shadow temple, which is the absolute worst scenario. This is probably the shortest and the hardest, i.e. most complex setup of all of the cutscene skips in the game. Like I said, I'll probably go back and show you multiple methods of getting the cutscene skip, but this is the one that I found is the most consistent and easiest to work with. I hope I explained it well enough that I don't have to show you the other method. It's just, if the camera spins from the left instead, if you're on a different line, then you just hold forward the entire time, do the same 2 sword slashes, and then when you're falling into the pit, release holding up. So like, release everything basically. Actually, now that I think about it, no, I don't think you hold Z. I don't think you hold Z and up when you fall off. I think it's just up, and that's all there is to it. It's pretty easy. Having a quarter health there is actually really important, though. You can angle this slightly like I just did so that it pushes you right in here, and I should have my deck of nuts out. Good thing I remembered. There's like 3 different ways to do this. So, whatever. I'll save and I'll show you the easiest one first. So you just like, you roll forward, you mash chew, and then you throw a nut. And you open the door fast enough so that you can either roll your way to victory or turn around and backwalk your way to victory. If you miss this little cycle thing, it wastes like 12 or 18 seconds, something like that. But there you go, that's basically how you want to do this. And if you're too slow here, you can jump slash your way up if you time it right. That was still too early. Or I mean, I was still too high up. But like, you just hold forward and then you hit B like at the right time, slightly late, and he should make it up there. So I'm going to show you the backflip method, which I'm pretty sure you already know about. This is probably the slowest, and I'm not sure if it will work, but... Oh, now it definitely won't. Oh my god, I'm horrible. Let's try that again. Oh my god, come on, Link. Wow. Okay, the load zone's way deeper than I thought. 1, 2, Z target, backflip, shield drop. Okay? So, release Z and then just hold shield. It's basically the ZL cutscene skip again. Or the King Zora skip is the same thing. We'll see if I have enough time to make it. Okay, you do. So it's about the same time as the other one. So there's one more way to do this. It's the most pro and hardest in my opinion. It's the one that takes the most thinking, that's for sure. Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll forward, take like a step, hold Z and forward, pull a chew, tap Z to shield drop the chew, release Z, and you're still holding forward, hit B to basically chew slice sword slice the chew. And I was too far away. I'm such a great teacher. Alright, whatevers. Try it again. So like 1, 2. Okay, so 2 rolls, and then you quickly pull the chew, or hold Z, pull the chew, shield drop, and then forward B just to slice it. I'm resetting just because I want that extra chew. I don't know what I'm going to need it for, but it's good to have. That's why I favor the deck and net method, because it's like impossible to mess up. But whatever. That's what it's supposed to look like if you are not an idiot like I am. So we will continue on. This is probably the method that gives you the most amount of time to get through it as well. Alright, so there you go. That was the jump slash that I was trying to talk to you about. I don't know. There's 2 ways to do this. If you want, you can just like turn around, back, pull a chew, and walk your way over to about this far in and let it explode, and it'll hit both bombs. Or you can target this wall and do the King Zora or ZL skip like that, the exact same way. Backflip, pull a chew, release everything, hold shield, profit. Okay, so 6 backflips and you will be at, well, if you had a better angle. Let's try this again. Alright, turn around, roll up this way. I was told it's faster to roll up this stuff than side hop or anything. I don't know how legit that is. The keys actually gave me like a faster boost up than normal. That's cool. You kind of don't want to roll into that thing there. When you open this door, you want to Z target, turn around and Z target again. It will give you the perfect like backwalk angle. And then you want to release Z, just hold down, turn around, re-Z target, and then wait for this ladder or the blackness to come in. Turn. Oh, that was actually really fast. So I'm holding Z and down, and then when it fades like to completely black, I release Z, just hold down and hit A, and then retarget. And then I like tap up right, and then Z target again, and then I kind of put my B button to the left of this corner here, and then I hold Z and hit A, and then I just hold forward and slightly want to grab upright. That's how I do that jump. It's fairly consistent for me, so I don't see why not. Other people should use it. Technically, if you're good enough, you won't even have to hit the ladder. You'll just line it up on the fly. At this point, I want to equip bombs and Ocarina. We're going to need the Ocarina for magic. I accidentally equipped bomb juice for some reason. Don't hit that switch. It wastes time unless you're scared of like falling when you're going to chew these eyes. So it's like 5 or 6 side hops to the right. What I do is I hold Z, I run forward, I pull a bomb about here, and then I hit C right to throw the bomb, and then I wait for it to explode, and then I pull another bomb, drop a bomb, and then I side hop left. Alright? It's fairly consistent. It takes, I don't know, like 3 times of practice and you'll never miss it again. Come down here and backwalk your way. This next jump is like the hardest jump in the game for whatever reason. It's like the glitchiest thing ever. And there's 2 ways to do it that I know of, but I don't know how to do it the pro way. I know how to do it the scrub way, but the pro way would be you jump here, pull the bomb, Z-target this, sidewalk, and like you roll at the right time, and he like jumps up. But I have no idea to do it. So, I climb this ledge, I pull a bomb, I throw it at the rock, like bouncing off the wall. Hopefully it blows. It wasn't far enough up. That is bad, I guess? Okay. So try to throw it right about there. That should be good. There we go. Now, this part's kind of important. I'm trying to line up with where you should be climbing up. So right here is like perfect. So you're gonna hit forward and then Z, and then you're gonna hit up. But during the climb animation of climbing up, you're gonna hold up right, at least on an N64 controller, and you should make it every time. So after he climbs up, you're gonna release Z and just be holding up right, and he should make it every time for that jump there. And then backwalk super slide is kind of confusing to explain, and I suck at it. Whatever. And that was late. Okay. Might as well just explain it since I'm doing everything else. So just get your angle, turn around, 180, Z target. Pull a bomb, kind of wait for a little bit to start flashing quickly. You'll get the timing down eventually. Shield drop in, immediately pull and shield drop another bomb, stop. Get ready to hit shield and A at the right time for a super slide. And that's basically a backwalk super slide. Well, you wanna hold forward actually. When you stop, you wanna hold forward, shield, and A. You want to definitely roll forward, or I mean, you want to be holding forward when you roll for a backwalk super slide, I think. Except that was early. If you're early, you get a ground jump. If you're late, you either get damaged or don't even grab it. That was early again. I'm gonna run out of bombs here because I'm so bad at super sliding. Oh my god. Yeah, this is kind of bad. Alright, we get one more chance here, and then I have to kind of like just go with it. I suck, dude. I want a backwalk super slide so bad. Well, whatever. If you time it better than I can, you will get propelled backward, and you'll want to release it about a little bit further than this. I usually always target hookshot this guy just so that he doesn't have the opportunity of knocking me down. Ooh, look, a fairy. Come here, fairy. Oh, of course you go right above. Oh, come on! He was touching me. Come on. You want to move kind of far left to bait that Tektite down. Sometimes he'll get stuck to the right. You won't even have to worry about him. I'm at 3/4 of health, but maybe I took lava damage and I'm actually at 50%. I don't know. Aw, darn it. So now I'm at 0 bombs. This is the worst case scenario, but thankfully when you get magic, you get your health fully restored. Ideally, you would go for the super slide once, and if you miss it, that's it. You just keep going, but I don't know. I'm stubborn. I know I can super slide when I'm not doing a tutorial just fine, but... So, the next part of, like, blowing up the boulder would be easy since I have bombs to do it, but now I have to farm for bombs inside around the rock until I get bombs to get an opportunity to blow open the boulder so that I can progress. But at least we're here. Death Mountain Crater. Let me check out my stream real quick. Or not my stream, my okay. My email. Okay, whatever. So then Z-target backwalk. I don't know why I'm like explaining every single thing I do, but it's easiest for me. Careful about moving too far right, otherwise you'll wake that Goron. And careful about mashing too far left, otherwise you'll read the sign, which is not as long as the Goron cutscene, so whatever. This is about the backwalk angle you want to be at. Then you'll pull a bomb here, but I don't have bombs. And then you'll stand about here, and you'll get ready to shield drop your bomb, but I guess you would have a bug here. It's nice to take an early like a damage buffer by dumping your bugs. Oh, that was nice. Oh my god, the bomb look. Ah, I dumped it too early. Basically, you wait for it to explode, then you dump your bomb, your bugs. I might take 2 hits of damage here. Yeah, I did. Alright, so there's a couple different ways to get Bolero. And quite frankly, I don't care if I die. Let's see, so since I have the bugs out, there's 2 different ways to do this. To bottle dip at least, but the easiest way is to come over here, look at the fish, hit the bottle button, and right when the bottle is out and swinging like that, you just select Decanut and put it there. And then you'll have a fish there instead. However, I don't want to do that right now, so... Oh, I missed anyway. Okay, so the other way to do it is only if you have, like, a small amount of Decanuts left. Well, it doesn't really matter. If you have, like, 20 Decanuts or whatever, you have to burn through them, but basically... so you just recaught a fish, you're going to hit Decanut so that you have 0, and then you're going to backflip, hit the fish, and then the Decanut button. So now we have 2 fish showing. Now this is like an optional thing, but you can catch both of these fish and take it to the DC rung warp if you're scared of fish troll. But just know that by the time fire comes around, this has to be a fairy, basically. I'm not gonna like describe getting more fairies for fire or anything. This is the legit way to do it, or one fairy method is the only way to go in my opinion. I'm not gonna take this fish. Let me see what he said. Oh, my item's been shipped. Okay, so I don't want that fish, but I need to change the bottles for it as if I had originally shield swiped and then put Decanut over the fish is where it should be. So like, I hope that makes sense now. This is what it would look like originally, but you do have the option of taking 2 fishes with you. Or I don't even think it's called 2 fishes, it's just 2 fish plural with you. Alright, so then get bombs, backwalk. This is the first way that I learned how to do this, and I have not yet tried the other way that I want to try, but it's probably going to be a lot harder. Not to mention I'm probably going to run out of bombs now, but okay, so equip Ocarina and bombs. Don't put on hovers yet, and then unpause Z-target, move left slightly, and I'm going to keep pause buffering so I show you. See, I walked like slightly to the left of that rock. At this point I'm going to put on hovers, continue to hold Z. Oh, no I didn't. But you basically want to be right about here. Alright, that might actually be too far out. Put on hovers and still hold Z and down, and then get ready to hit A to do a backflip, and then you want to kind of hold down right after that backflip just in case. And then you want to come over here, damage buffer to half a heart, climb up this, do 2 backflips, and place a bomb in front of you. Okay? I was too late to take damage from the lava. Oh well. Now I have to farm 2 hearts. So don't say continue. Yeah, I need to farm 2 hearts. Well, actually I'm not sure. Maybe 1 heart I can get away with it? I don't know. I'm going to try to show you the more pro way of doing the skip, which I have not actually ever done, so this is going to be amusing. What you're going to do is come out of this hole, get an angle for running down the slope towards the silver like platform thing down there, and then you're going to want to mega side hop down and immediately damage buffer to half a heart. And then there's like this texture on the wall that you need to line up with and do 3 side hops right and do a roll, I think. I'm not sure. I'm trying to describe it before I do it because I don't have the red tunic for time to explain. So the mega side hop timing is just the same timing as a super slide, so like backflip, quick shield drop, wait, hold shield, get ready to hit A, and then mash left plus A, or right plus A, it doesn't really matter. That's basically what I have to do really quick, so we'll see how this goes. I have never... Oh my god, I didn't know it was right there. I don't think I have enough time now, but... Too far. Oh man. Okay, so that is not where you want to be standing. And I wasted the bomb on that. That's great. Let's try this again, shall we? I do not know a setup for this. I'm just kind of winging it right now. Oh my god, it's so close. Okay, so about here, this brown spot, this looks good to me. Hey, I made it. Alright. So then, get ready to damage buffer down to a half heart. Uh-oh. More damage buffer time. So wait till the bomb is big, shield drop. Immediately hit the ocarina, hit B, then ocarina again, and repeat the thing. You'll figure out the timing if you practice it enough. I can't really explain, but he can only take damage because he has like this cooldown cycle of taking more damage immediately after or something. So okay, so we took damage. Now I'm looking for the texture on the wall. I think it's that black one. 1, 2, 3. Crap. I think I messed it up. I'm gonna die. Did I get it? I have no idea. So don't mess up your side hops. Just continue to hold Z and hit A. Did I get it? I don't know. Nope. And once you place the bomb and hold shield, do not let go of shield. I'm surprised I got the side up that quick. That actually is easier than I thought. And when you roll up the hill, I didn't have to hold forward, so kind of hoping for more bombs just in case. It's not that important, but no bomb look here. Of course not. Anyway, so come out of this, tap right, is it? No. I don't know. Tap left, I guess. And go to this black area here. Alright, oh my god. Why does it seem like I have so little time to do this? Oh no, that was late. I'm gonna have to do another bomb. Yep, okay. Alright, I'm good now, I think. Just don't like how the camera does this. Oh my god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, roll. Oh shoot, you have to roll retarget. Maybe I'm using like the wrong texture lineup. Yeah, I don't think I got it. No. Now I'm looking for more bombs. I thought I knew how to do this, but apparently I wasn't watching close enough on other people like Woda and Pydox. Ooh, look at that bomb luck. Alright, this is the one. I have a feeling. Tap left. I guess it's like down left. Whoa, a little too far. Okay. Waddle over this way. So when the hearts like start to fade out. Oh god, what happened there? Guess I'm out of damage. Okay, so we're gonna try in between like those two black spots. 2, 3, roll, retarget, turn around, drop bomb. This doesn't seem like it's putting me in the right spot though. I might be too far left, that might be the problem. If I didn't get it there, then I'm too far left with my texture lineup. And I apologize for taking so long, but I'm trying to learn a trick on the fly, so that's actually like educational for me as well. Alright, we're gonna try down left this time. Kind of. That little brown patch, that's my little signal of where to stand. Oh, we were late. Uh-oh, this is bad. I think you can pull the bomb like as you're falling too, I'm not sure. Oh my god! This is bad. I'm dead, I think. Okay, so we're gonna try this black texture. 1, 2. Oh, that didn't work out. I have no idea how to do this trick. Do you even... I'm not sure if you S or you just like flick down also. That was kind of weird though. Ooh, bomb luck. Heart luck. Alright. Okay, this is the one, man. This is it. I have no idea where I'm supposed to stand. That's the problem. Yeah, you can pull a bomb as you're falling. It saves some time there. Once you get the side up, pull. What the hell happened there? Once you get the side up, pull a bomb. Oh crap. Okay. Make sure to count your damage buffering properly, or else that could happen to you. Oh yeah. This is going well. I do not think I can make it with 3 hearts. I'm being completely honest. I do not think that's possible. I can't believe this like trick relies on the perfect angle on the wall or lineup. Otherwise you're completely not going to get it. Okay, do not stand on that gray part so that you can damage buffer better. What? Okay, I was for sure thinking I was going to get more damage out of that. Okay, so let's quickly look at the wall. I think the very first part of this pack is good. I'm too far away. I don't understand. I don't understand. Well, obviously this is a much harder method than the first way that I showed you, but I did not actually get the Bolero skip for either yet. I'm hoping for at least one more bomb drop, although it's not, yeah, it is. It's actually important to have like a lot of bombs after this. I think 15 bombs after the skip is pretty good. God, that RNG, they were so giving in the beginning, and now so ruthless now. I don't understand though, like, I swear I saw the video of how to do this. Oh my god. Alright, looks like I'm gonna edit until I figure this out. Okay, so let's try another angle. Let's try this white spot over here. I think I got it actually. Okay, I think that white spot of where I lined up on the wall actually worked. That was actually really scary though. Yep, there's our Bolero. Oh yeah. Okay, so it was basically on top of the mountain or the hill thing. Shield drop, roll, backflip, and then holding R, roll forward with Z held, and then mash side up at the right time. As you're falling, pull a bomb, shield drops a bomb, damage buffer, and then that little white spot on the right edge of the wall, just go back to the video, you'll see where it was the perfect setup for side hopping 3 times with Z held, and then a 4th time, but then releasing, oh no wait, a 4th time to do a side roll, releasing and then re-targeting with Z, and then turning around 180 and then placing a bomb in front of you and just holding shield. That got me the Bolero skip. That's the pro Bolero skip. Poodle has his own little Ocarina setup when you first come out of here, but it's kinda, I don't know it well enough to explain it, but I do know that my setup is you come to this corner, you walk about 2 steps away, pull out your hook shot, put the gold part of the sword right on that seam in front of me. Like, it's actually very forgiving of where you can get this. Hit A to cancel out, down plus Z target, walk back into the corner, and then pull a bomb, shield drop, side up left, shield drop, backflip. Basically a regular super slide. So roll again, and continue to hold Z and R, and once the Goron steps up, release everything you're holding. That's all you gotta do for this trick. And then the range for falling in this thing is like that. That's as far left as you can go, and that's as far right as you can go. So basically, all you do is just like walk forward here, and you're in the Dodongo's cavern. This part is very critical. Go ahead and equip your fish and save, but not only that, but hit reset on your console or emulator. It's so that when you do the wrong warp, you're able to freely move again. If you don't save, you will be soft locked at the Gerudo Fortress. Gerudo Training Ground. That's what it is. From DC to Gerudo's Training Ground. So, 14 bombs, we're looking pretty good here. I don't really have a movement strat other than like climb up and backwalk over to here, dump the fish. There is a pot that I guess would be helpful. I'll show you in a second. So just drop, catch fish, go somewhere in the middle, Z target once you go through. So past that block, and the first pot on your right is 5 bombs. And then the one on the right of that pot is a heart, so you can get some extra bombs there if you need it. So once you go through, this part's really easy. You just backwalk until you fall. Do 2 backflips and an Ocarina item. Although I'm facing a weird angle right now. But at least it's easier than as a child trying to get through that door. Shield drop somewhere on the brown dirt. She'll drop a bomb somewhere on the dirt and come back to it. I have no idea, again, about the movement for that. So here's a DC fight. You need to damage yourself in the lava to half a heart or a quarter of a heart. I recommend not going in here with 5 hearts, otherwise if you roll in the lava, you take damage faster than walking in lava. So that's what I typically will do. Take a few hits here, go over here, pull your sword out, jump slash him because it does more damage. And then proceed to take more damage. Make sure to stop him before he continues his cycle by running in front of him. And then go back and take more damage. Alright, and that's the King Dodongo fight, and putting him in the same exact position every single fight. It's important for the cutscene skip, which I do not know sock folders set up from the wall, but it's a nice backup strat of if you've already killed King Dodongo, you can still get the warp to Gerudo Training Ground without fighting him again. Poodle has his own setup, but I found that it's inconsistent for me on Virtual Console at least, and Maltov also says that, and I've seen that Pydox does a slight alteration of like a roll first and then he shield drops, rather than immediate shield drop and 2 rolls or something. But anyway, this is my setup for it, and I'm probably gonna miss it just because I'm trying to describe it really quick. But so the first input is Z target, side hop right, wait for his feet to like settle, side hop right, wait for his feet to settle again, mash A to do 4 sword slashes, and then release everything. Tap Z, S to the right or shield turn to the right, tap Z, S to the right or shield turn right. Now this is where it's kind of complicated. You're in position to do, what you're going to do is pull a bomb. I'm still holding Z right now. You're going to pull a bomb, you're going to hit shield to shield drop that bomb, then you're going to hit A to roll, and then you're going to dump your fish immediately. Now, after you're going to Z-target before you catch your fish. This is where the timing comes into play. You're going to look for Link's head. His hair will move from looking down to like parallel back up again. That's about the timing when you want to hit and hold Z, although it doesn't really matter. And then hit fish, like immediately after. If you miss the fish, you can probably still get it with a side hop to the left and then wait for the bomb to explode and side hop back right. But I've had it where I was unable to get the fish back It's what they call fish troll, and that's why the 2 fish come in handy if that ever happens. You're guaranteed to at least not fail DC wrong warp, but you might fail fire wrong warp. Okay. I guess technically you could have an extra bottle duped just for the fish. I'm completely off track right now, but it came to mind that on Virtual Console 1.2 at least, you can drink a fish if you backflip Ocarina item the fish and equip an empty bottle instead or something. And it gives you like half milk for some reason. I have no idea. I'm just letting you know it exists. It's useful for Fire Temple. In case you are trying to farm keys for hearts or something, it will probably save you time. But anyway, I'm ready to do this now. So here we go. So I'm watching Link's head when his hair comes back up, and right about there. So Z target, then quickly hit the bottle again to catch the fish. Now this is probably the hardest part for people, is counting the correct amount of flashes that you need to be on. I'm going to do it the pro way, and I'm only going to explain it the pro way, although I could probably show you like really slowly what to look for, like frame by frame what to look for, but I guess you're going to have to learn that on your own. The way I do this is I look for basically 4 quick flashes. There's a slow pulsing of the bomb, and then it goes like rapid fast really quick. After the first rapid flash, I start counting like 3 additional black frames, and on the third one, which is the 4th black frame, which I consider the 4th flash, is the time at which I'm gonna I'm gonna Z target then. No, wait, what? I'm gonna pause on that frame, not Z target. So this is gonna be impossible to like explain, so I just have to kind of do it real time, and you can just rewatch the video on when I pause. So here we go. I'm looking at the bomb. Okay, so this is really hard to tell. I think I let go of Z by accident. No, I didn't. Oh, it doesn't matter because I'm about to buffer NZ. Okay, so in my opinion that was 3 blacks. So I need to go 1 more cycle. So there's the first red. Second red, I think. Okay, so that's my 4th black. So I know this is the frame that I'm going to unpause, and during the unpause lag buffer in Z. And then I'm going to unpause and let 1 more frame go by. And then I'm going to hold down left, like 7 o'clock down left, as hard as I can to do a backflip here. Going to unpause and buffer in A. Okay, so it moved there. And then I'm going to unpause, and during the unpause lag I'm going to hit fish and then B. And if you timed it properly, hopefully this is what would happen. So don't save, continue. And at this point, you're free to do whatever you want. Or I mean, basically you can save here, equip bomb shoes and hovers, and go ahead and exit. Or I mean save and then exit, and you'll be thrown into the jail to do the gate skip coming up. Or you can not save here, get thrown in jail, go up into like this room to your right from the box, and save up there instead. But I'm going to show you the DC wrong warp 1 more time, so maybe, I don't know, it would make sense to you? I don't know. It makes sense to me now, but that's only because I've done this trick so many times that doing it like any slower just really would mess me up, probably. Alright. The hardest part is recognizing when the bomb is flashing rapidly. I have yet to catch my fish. Careful about dumping your fish close to ledges like this, although I'm not like all the way forward. Especially with the block like directly behind me, that's a good place where you can lose it. I suck. I guess you can just stand here and do a backflip as well with no setup, but I think I'm about to get owned by a Keese. Come on for it. Oh yeah, I'm about to get owned. Where you going, buddy? Hey, pal. Alright. I'm getting off track again. I don't know, dude. I have not memorized the frames of what to look for. The pattern is what I'm talking about. Is the second one really gonna own me now? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm ZFG. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. No more keys. Leave me in peace. I can just... Ooh. I think I'm at like a quarter damage now, actually. So this is a scenario where it looks like I have either more or less health than I actually do. But I'm not sure about that, if I have critical health right now or not. Where was I? I guess you could fall and jump slash if you want. I think it's a little bit slower. And then all you would do is crouch stab after this if you want, or continue to jump slash. I think jump slashing is slightly faster. So where was I? If I try to pause buffer frame by frame to get to the correct frame where I think I need to be, I'm most likely going to miss it because I don't know what the pattern should look like. Yeah, right there. I took 2 hits, yet it still shows I have half a heart, but that's not right. See, I took 1 hit there, and then it showed I had 3/4 of a hit. So, 1 more. Okay. See that? It's very tricky. You can lose runs to that. So now I should be at the 2 fists health or something like that. Like less than half, if that makes sense. So a bomb should kill me at this point. But actually I'm not sure if like taking another quarter would kill me or not. I'm not sure. Alright, so here we go again. Just do the exact same setup that I just used. As retarded as it looks, it actually works. So, use it or don't. You want to shield drop roll as fast as possible, by the way. Alright, no fish troll, twice in a row. Oh man, I'm probably going to fail this if I try to pause buffer to what I need to be. I don't know how else to explain this trick. It's so difficult to. Just like do it real time until you notice that it's flashing quickly, and then try to get a judgment of how many quick flash cycles went through. So that was 3 again. So I need to go 1 red, 2 red, and then the final black, which would be the 4th black. Yeah, this will take a lot of practice. I'm trying to teach people how to do this, and yet I'm trying to do it like super hard, or a method that nobody's gonna get unless they, I don't know. You can OI cancel at any point. Just make sure that he comes back into view. Like, I would not cancel it any faster than I just did. And there you go, we're in Gorilla Training Ground once again. I don't know how to explain that last trick any better, although it is definitely the hardest one in all of MST, and I feel like I should definitely like spend a little bit more time investment into teaching people. That's all I can explain though, is basically look at the quick flashes, and once you see it quick flashing, try to pause and then determine how many black frames went by, basically. And you're looking for the fourth black, that's all I can say. It's like 1, 2, 3 blacks. 1, 2, 3 blacks, and then I know red, red, black, that's the fourth black. That's the best I can do at explaining that trick. I'm gonna have to go back at the end and show other methods of how to do it, and maybe then I could show a slowed down version of how to do it. But at this point, I'm gonna continue. I would have 9 shoes at this point as well. Remember, I blew one on Shadow Seam Hover. Or not hover, but super slide, shadow seam slide. This is my setup for gate skip. There's like 4 different ways for doing it. I pause buffer the Cosmo way of backwalking, and then when the hovers are just about to run out, side up left. When he's facing that direction, you want to roll up left, which is like 10 o'clock? Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock, and then you want to hold 2 o'clock, or 1 o'clock, and then once he stands up, 2 more frames from this one, and then you want to Z-target on this one, and then go back to the same 10 o'clock, jump, wait for like a delay, and jump slash. And usually this is like very consistent. There's ways to get over the thing using a bomb boost. I'm debating whether or not to even show these, because I think I did this in old route MST and I don't feel like doing it again. So just look at my old tutorial if you want other methods of gate skip. I think that's what I'm going to say right now. Greg has a different setup of like you jump slash onto the rail, pivot 90 to the right, backwalk, and get to the very end. Put on hovers, roll forward, go up right, Z target, side up left, and go back to up left, holding up left, wait, and jump slash. It's like it's slightly easier for some reason than the Cosmo way of doing it like super fast. Now at this point there's 2 things I could do. I could walk to the very top like this, turn about here and here, and then just backflip, and I should be able to make it fine to get over the seam. Or if you hold forward until hovers activate and then hold left, you'll also get over that part. Careful about rolling here. You just want to kind of walk to this part and then you want to roll. If you're scared about not making it, just hit jump slash while holding forward. Okay. Oh, I gotta try a backwalk super slide again. So backwalk with your hovers across the quicksand. The pro way of doing this is to like start a super slide before you backwalk that quicksand to get all the way to the Po foundation early. But I have not yet learned that one, or the other or the other super slide once you get past the Po foundation and are about ready to enter the colossus. There's another super slide that cuts like the shortcut and makes it really easy. This is how I get my angle. I come to this pole past the one pole past the sign. You Z-target so that your arrow is like parallel with it, like that, and then you turn 90 to the right, pull your hookshot. Make sure your magic is to the left of this pole a little bit. It's not that precise, but it is at the same time. And then 180 and you're good to backwalk all the way. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Backwalk super slide. Oh, we got one. Holy crap. I'm a beast. Not really. But, hey. At least I'm trying to help, okay? I'm trying to make a tutorial for people to learn how to run MST. Hopefully it makes some sense. Of course there's harder stuff if you want to try it out, but... Or I mean, if you're at an elevated level, this tutorial probably won't help you much, but for new players getting into the whole Ocarina of Time speedrunning thing, I definitely think this is helpful. This is pretty much the shortcut angle or way that you want to get around that. It's pretty forgiving, but just don't go too far right or left. And then the load zone for the colossus is giant, so you don't have to really worry about going OB once you make it that far. To not target the levers, you're gonna want to like immediately 180 or hold down C up. Look at the sky like that, Z target, and then hit A to backwalk. You can also do a super slide at this point. But I'm kind of low in bombs and scared of not making spirit hover, but normally for MST at least, 8 shoes and 6 bombs would be a good amount to make spirit hover just fine. However, I have to show you different methods for spirit hover now, so I'm going to go inside and eat the Requiem cutscene so I can explain spirit hover once I mess it up, of course. So in MST you would immediately do spirit hover. You would not go inside the temple unless you failed spirit hover, which I will show you the backup strat for when you fail spirit hover anyway. So just ignore this Requiem thing. It does not happen in normal MST. There's no point in coming back to Spirit Temple. In original MST it was a good idea to come here as child, get Requiem, and then come back later as adult. But things have changed drastically since that route. To get ISG, you can crouch stab the Gwei or the levers. Just letting you know. I'm gonna save real quick. Inside. Might actually use some more bombs. Or you can even waste the bomb if you want. Place it, crouch stab it, get ISG off a bomb. I'm gonna treat it as if I was gonna really try to make this. Oh, he's rushing me down. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the Molotov setup first, I guess. You come over here, target this, pull the bomb, shield drop it, shield flick, roll, wait for the timing, backflip. That was a little bit early. Put on hovers, hold shield and Z, or continue to anyway. I need a pause buffer this to get the camera unlock. Okay, so I'm moving too fast here. I need to explain stuff. So what I just did is I pulled the chew above my head and then I buffered R to shield drop it during the pause menu. And then I immediately paused when I saw 1 frame went by. Oops. Alright, worst case scenario that could happen to you. Because you're supposed to backflip before that. You can also use Navi for ISG. She'll come out rather quickly if you fail to Gwei ISG for a bit. Good players will normally just do the chew camera unlock unbuffered. But I'm bad at this game, so that was early as hell. Yeah, that was. Careful to make sure that you're holding Z before you hold R. Like if you hold R before you hold Z, then you're completely screwed. And also, the Gwei timing of how fast he respawns and chases you is pretty quick, so you gotta be moving pretty fast to get your angle change. Oh my god, what is going on? Okay, I pulled the Chew. I'm buffering down and I'm holding shield. Okay, so on this frame, I'm gonna unpause and buffer in A. Alright, so now I'm gonna unpause, and during the unpause lag, I'm gonna buffer Z. And just hold shield. So then, oh, you don't have to do this anymore. So I was kind of early, so I'm gonna do 4 Chew hovers opposed to being late, where I would do 5 Chew hovers. It's kind of it's kind of like this. If I'm late, I'm closer to the temple. If I'm early, I'm farther away from the temple. You don't want to be stuck underneath the overpass, and you don't want to be too far away that you can't backflip to the seam that we're trying to get on top of. You want to find like a sweet spot of being slightly in front of it, and that's the whole goal of this. So that was 2 Chews, 3, 4, hold upright a little bit, let go, hold down, and then Z for retargeting. It's really easy. So like, you just hold upright until he like kind of walks, and then you release it real quick and tap down and hit Z. I didn't kill the Gwei. So right now I'm just focused on how far away I am from the seam and how high I need to go, and I'm kind of scared of where the Gwei is at because I don't see him. Oh, there he is. So we have time for 1, maybe 2 bomb hovers. That was fairly good. He's not coming. We keep doing this. That was an early bomb drop. I'm in the territory of not making it now. It was pretty close. I think I can make this with a how do I explain this? If I have Kakariko boots and I backflip, I think you get more distance backward, but you don't get enough height. However, if you do it with Kakariko boots but with a hookshot hold, you get more distance backward, but more... No, you get less distance backward but more height. I believe that's how that works. This Gwei is trolling the hell out of me, so I'm just gonna go right now. And I immediately failed it. Okay. So not sure what went wrong. Maybe you can't do a hookshot backflip there. Maybe I rushed the backflip too fast as I pulled my hookshot. I don't know. So we'll try a regular backflip this time. Try to get the same identical thing going. That was early, definitely. And he didn't even, man, I'm really bad at the Molotov strat. Better at the, the original way of doing Spirit Hover. What? Guess I was late on that backflip. Oh my gosh. How do people use this? Okay, corner. Whoops, I gotta get side up right. Apparently you just have to walk forward right as you... Oh my god. That was... Oh! Okay. That was really early though. What am I doing? Okay. So since I was early, I'm gonna go like 1 Chew short versus being doing it normal. So that's Chew number 2. Here comes the target unlock. Okay. 3, 4, angle change. Where the hell's the Gwei? He's coming. He's a sneaky one. Oh, I didn't even explain this part. You basically just hold. You don't have to hold Z when you're floating in midair, but careful about targeting the Gwei. Buffer down, shield drop, and then hit A after it, and you have kind of a big window to do it, so you shouldn't be too worried about messing up. So chew above head, I'm just holding down, shield drop A, and it's kind of fast, I guess. Gwei is trolling, now he's coming finally. If you just hold shield, nothing else, wait for him to hit the shield and immediately drop holding shield, you'll kill him like that. You get a little bit more time versus him just recoiling off of it. This looks like I might be 2 or 3 hovers away from making it. This might be too low. I don't know. This might be too low, but we're gonna try a normal backflip with Kakariko boots. No, it worked. Okay. So a normal backflip with Kakariko boots worked, but a hover boot backflip, or not a hover boot, a Kakariko boot backflip with a hookshot pull did not work. I guess it's a height thing that you have to figure out. So this is important. You want to walk kind of down left as far as you can, and then you want to angle. If you're looking on the mini-map, you slightly want to angle from where it's parallel, the yellow, slightly left to where it's like coming in contact with the red one. Like the 2 arrows become like one big arrow, kind of. You don't want to release the tension on the up left. You want to target first, and then you want to backflip. Oh, he tried to snipe me. Okay. Make sure to kill the Gwei, or at least check for it. Turn around, walk up the seam. It's very forgiving. Hookshot the chest. I kind of went over that really quick. And then just do a normal super slide setup over here. Depending on how you do your super slide, you basically want to be in the same position every time. Like you might do a roll, shield drop, backflip, shield drop setup, or something like that. So once you get your hovers equipped, you're still holding Z. You want to buffer down and shield at the same time. So I'm holding 3 things, I guess: shield, R, and down. And I'm gonna unpause, and when I see Link's head go into himself, or the inside of the wooden shield, is about the time I'm going to release Z and R at the same time, but continue to hold down and hit B. Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna probably take some practice as well. And then you just walk over this way, and then somehow activate that cutscene faster, and don't fall down as you're trying to get the mirror shield, but alright, so that was one successful spirit hover. There are other methods of doing it. However, I think the Molotov method is the most consistent for this, at least with MST and using a bunch of chews. So this might be the only method that I show, actually. I might come back later to show the other ones. Poodle has his own little setup as well. And then you have your original setup as well. So just like, remember, walk up right, Z target, shield drop a bomb, come over here, kind of wait a bit, it doesn't really matter. As long as you jump on the explosion, and then hold Z and R, you should be fine to get your initial hover. So this time it was more normal or natural. So we're going to do 5 chew hovers this time. Alright, that was 5. That was 7. I don't see the Gui. Oh, there he is. That's 8. And looks like I'm 1 or 2 bomb hovers below. Well, that might be good. If you pull your hookshot and then roll, yeah, I think I'm above it. I think I'm good to like backflip from here. Then the Gui's, I think I feel more comfortable if the Gui rushes me before I attempt to like do the angle change on top of the scene. Shield. See ya. Actually, I might be too far away in retrospect. So, if you think you're too far away from the seam, even though it's going to probably push me upward, I'm going to do one more bomb hover here. Okay, we should be fine now. Then a normal backflip, and then hold forward so that you walk down or whatever. Hold up left, Z target, backflip, pull hookshot. Get the angle on the seam, walk forward, and profit. Alright, I hope that was helpful. Like I said, I'll show other ways at the end. Okay, so what do I want? I want the boots. Oh, I shouldn't have equipped anything yet. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna move on because I don't want this to take forever. So basically that's the important part of the spirit hover, is knowing how much height you have, how far away you are from the seam, how early and or how late you jump onto the bomb will affect your decision on how many chew hovers / bombs you use to get into the right position. Like, just look at the video on how I lined up the arrows on my mini-map. That's basically how you want to slant your angle for the backflip. It's actually not that hard. I'm surprised that I've ever missed this, but I wasn't using the Molotov method for a while. I'm not saying it's the best, but it's pretty good. I'm not gonna say it, I guess. Now, there's a couple different strats for this guy, and I'm gonna stick with the one that I use and is most consistent for right now. So just jump flash at this guy, try to hit him 3 times. Careful about getting hit right there. I think I've only hit him twice. Then you want to be around his left or his right foot? Left foot right now. Like crouch stab near it as close as you can be. Like you want to be in front of that left foot the entire time. So when he moves back, you move forward, basically. You never let him get distance on you. Alright, so coming up next is fire, so you want to farm some bombs. I'm not sure how many you would need. What the hell? Oh, thanks for the bombs. Huh, huh. Anyway. Oh, I did get bombs, actually. I got 1 drop. 11 should be good, but if you're worried about... I'm not sure what you would mess up here, but... I guess you can go for 1 more bomb drop, which will give you 15-ish. Whoa. Or you could just max them out like this. Whoops. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, man. Oh, dude. I want to show the backup strat for Spirit. Like, if you failed Spirit Hover, you would have to do the silver block skip. There's 2 different ways to do that. There's a super slide method, and then there's like a ground jump or a very precise non-ground jump way to get up on the statue, and then you roll, put on hovers, and grab the block and proceed to like beat the temple like normal. I kind of want to show that, but at the same time I don't, because it's gonna take a longer. But for completeness sakes, and I know not everyone's gonna get Spirit Over, I guess I could get to Twin Rova. Like, if I was doing this normal, I'll play this out, but then I'll not save and come back and do Spirit Temple again. I think that's the best idea. There's a setup. There's a bunch of different setups to like not use a bomb on that guy, but what I do, it's most consistent. I think I'm climbing the wall a bit late, so I'm gonna wait for this just to be safe. Like, there's a setup of like you target this wall, side hop, roll, and it puts you in the perfect spot where neither of them can shoot at you. And then there's like this Pydox setup of you kind of just turn right and you do some side ups like wait, I can't even show it here. You do some side ups like this, angle up next to the Skulltula without killing it, and just wait there, and the Skulltula won't go for you, and you have time to make it to the next platform. I might show those later. This is by far like the easiest glitch in the game. 2 rolls, just walk into the left of that guy, and then just walk into the chest and open it. It's that easy. Ow. Careful about taking extra damage because it's bad. Like, it slows you down and it can give you critical health, which would make you miss the cutscene skip possibly if you have too much health. However, if you have too much health and you pull a bomb and it pushes you slightly out of the way, like, all you have to do is like move back to your original spot, which can be pretty hard, but it would still give you the cutscene, because most of these cutscenes rely on the death position that you're in to get them. Why'd I do that? Oh, let's get this heart, why not? So this will max out my health, which is good. Otherwise, I would have to have Naburo break a pillar for me to max out my health, just to be safe that I'm not at critical health or anything like that. Might as well talk about the evolution of the wrong warp, which I should have done at Shadow, but like, it was originally counting bomb flashes. Like, you would OI the warp and then pull a bomb and then count how many flashes went by, and depending on I don't remember. Oh, because the line changes, like, which way the camera pans, I guess. Depending which way the camera pans, there was a different flash for when you would side up right or left, and vice versa or something. That was the original way of getting cutscene skips, which I did in my 228 PB if you want to watch it. It's not, whatever. But then the evolution of, like, the Fire and Shadow wrong warp of watching the actual blue warp, like, as it was dissipating in front of you, and then pausing once on it would tell you what kind of adjustment you would have to make in the lava. And then we're here now at where you basically just hold the direction, do some sort of adjustment, and it's like 100% consistent at getting the cutscene skip, which is nice. We've come a long way. So actor glitch, this is how I do actor glitch. There's a couple different ways. I've seen people come up to the door like this, and when they see the light on the shield, they hit A to open it, but I don't do it like that. I come over here, Z-target this, or approximately here, turn this way, pull the bomb, shield drop, side hop right, back walk, get ready to release Z, just hold down. When I see the explosion, I let go of Z and mash A to open it. And then I wait just a second, because you could get that blacked out frame. If you do get the blacked out frame, you don't want to move at all. You want to immediately put on hovers, just hold left, and mash A, and your camera should come back. Since I did get actor glitch, as you can see, the hold down there is open. this is the next part that you would do for the Mega Side Hop. It's really easy. Come to this position, Z target, roll just to be safe. Backflip, side roll, side hop, side roll, release C, retarget, side hop, backflip immediately, shield drop, and get ready to do a Mega Side Hop to your left. And continue to hold Z and shield until you hit the ground. Release it, pull your hook shot. Molotov has a better setup for getting in the position faster. I do this little fishing for the edge thing of keep tapping forward until I see Link's shoulder clip in like that. Like basically all you need to do is get his right hand through the wall and you should be fine. So then you just angle it back towards the cage and try to grab it and you're through. Alright. How do I get back without like redoing stuff? That would be nice actually. Wait. No, I still have to do silver block. Oh man. I want to keep the shield and the Iron Knuckle fight, but I can't figure out a way to like respawn other than if I like kill myself, I guess. Let's do that, whatever. I'll just damage buffer away. Whoops. You should know that there's a spirit setup for kind of like the water BK skip for this door, but it requires like 3 different like hovers to get high enough. Oops, that doesn't even matter. Pokey does it. Pokey ILL or something. Not sure what his name is. There is a way, if you fall all the way down here, to like, I think get back up there. I don't remember. This seems like quite a distance. Oh, that's right. You get on the hand, you climb up to the shoulder, you like bomb hover your way up, and you can somehow get back to the cage. Free Chips has a setup for doing that. And then, if you failed, the easiest way to continue basically is to do this thing of pushing the arm up statue. And then, pull your sword, angle it like about there. Oops, I guess a little bit more left. There we go, just side hop. As you can see, there's a bunch of like blackness here. Careful about when you go out of bounds. Where the hell am I? I should have not done that. I should have just side hop left and moved up right, and I would have been fine. At some point, you will fall. There we go. Oh, it didn't like push me through the wall. Sometimes you'll be like respawn and it'll be like walking into the wall. Just be careful about that. Like get ready to hold down immediately so that that doesn't happen. I might as well show this real quick since I'm not even going to go this way and continue to beat this, but get rid of this guy real quick. This is only if you failed like actor glitch. If you do that with your mirror shield, you will spawn a chest full of bombs. 20 of them. It's very useful for MST. Although you're going to fire, so it's not that useful. So it's more useful for any percent no RBA. Bam! You're dead. I can't believe how long this thing is taking to record. Like there's so much stuff to get through. So don't save continue. Alright, I guess we'll just fall down then. Oh, I failed Spirit Hover, oh no. Alright. So this will probably happen to you. two pots in front have hearts, as well as the one on the left has a heart. The one on the right has magic, I believe. Yeah, okay. So there's some super slide setup from over here. And then you go up the stairs and get ready to clip into the corner, and then like you put on hover boots side up left and jump slash or something. I don't know that yet. I might show it later. These armless guys are highly probable of dropping bomb drops, as you've seen. There's some stupid setup that Chips has, free chips, that will make you jump to this thing and not fall off. And there's this little shortcut thing to get up here quickly. The only way I can do this is with a ground jump, so that's the way I'm going to show it. There's a couple different ways to get a ground jump, so let me start by explaining a couple. So I'm going to place a bomb in front of me, turn around, slash my sword, turn back around, and then hit Z, R, and A like at the same time. So I was holding Z first, and then I hit R and A at the same time. That gave me a ground jump. You can also kind of do the same thing, but roll into it, and then hit A while holding shield. You can also back up away from the bomb, and then turn around and hit Z, R, and A at the same time. So all of those work. This is how I do this trick. I get in this position on top of the serpent head, and then like the black part of the sword handle, or if you're looking at the gold part of the sword, to the right of that there's this black part, slightly to the right of the line. Now the timing for this is really stupid, but you're gonna hold forward. The hover boots will activate. You want like a half a second of delay before you hit A to roll. And then you want to hold like down right, and you should be able to make it. So good luck with that one. I'm not even gonna like bother with it anymore. Just try to copy what I did, because it seems to be consistent for me at least. I jumped over the rupee. Wow, how does one do that? Olympian over here. Okay. So, it's gonna happen to you. You're gonna have to go through this crappy room after failing Spirit Hover, which makes you even more pissed off because you wasted all that time trying to get Spirit Hover and something stupid went wrong, I'm sure. Either backflipping onto the seam, getting hit by the Gwei, targeting something, missing a Chew Hover, missing the Super Slide. Something's gonna go wrong. You're gonna have to do this, or learn how to do this. So this is the backup strat for completing Spirit. I might want to show the backup strat for completing Fire as well. Now that I think about it, to be fair. You can roll past this guy if you go fast on the left. And then you want to kind of hookshot near the top. If it's high enough, he'll just grab... that wasn't high enough, that was like one too low. If it's high enough, he'll just grab the top ledge immediately. You can get away pushing this thing 3 times fast, but it looks like I'm too slow here and I'm going to get hit on the next one. So a good strat is to push it twice, run over here, and then push it a 3rd time. There is a heart in one of these chests. I believe it's the one directly behind me right now. This one has a heart in it. It's good to know. In case you're super hurt and are afraid of the Armos or something. There's also hearts in the pots down here. Not those pots, the ones on the sides. There's 2 of them. If you do the if you fail actor glitch and then proceed to shine the light to lower the platform, standing about here there'll be chains, and you hookshot like the very left of the chain and you should be able to pull yourself up. Just letting you know. The reason you would be off that platform is if you die to Nibiru immediately after. So, dying to Nibiru after doing Actor Glitch successfully actually wastes more time than failing Actor Glitch and then dying to Nibiru, because the platform is at least lowered that way, and skipping the platform lowering is actually it's faster, but it's also more riskier if you are unfortunate, should I say, and died in Nibiru. But you should practice the Nibiru fight in the first place to not get in that situation. Like, you should not ever die to Iron Knuckles. I'm not sure if you were watching, I kind of went over this real quick, but I like walked about here in the spirit thing, 180 backflip, pivot to the right, and you're able to hookshot the chest easily. Okay. I don't have to wait. Do I have to beat that room? I'm not sure. No, I don't. Because I already opened up the cube, I might as well show it. Ooh, max bombs. Okay, so that's what I do to get through here. Immediately pull a bomb, throw it at that BMOS, put on hovers, and go hit the switch. And then tap down left, like 7 o'clock, immediately roll over here, keep rolling this way. Like, you want to be on the outer edge of this stuff, and keep going quickly in a circle. And then there you go. The rest you should figure out how to do. It's pretty easy. Well, maybe not. Okay, so all you gotta do is come over here, pull a hook shot, point it at that Armos. Make sure you're close enough to hit it, of course. And then turn towards the door. You don't have to be this close. You have like a full second or something to open that thing. But that's how you would get to the Iron Knuckles and the Mirror Shield. So the rest of this you should know how to do. Alright, did it, bombless. Except I suck at climbing. Alright, let's try the Pydox one. It's too slow. Oh my god, what happened? Oh man, I lost hearts. Oh, you just sidewalk. Okay. Oh, I see, because you gotta wait for that guy to rotate. Oh man, this is too hard for me. I can't do it. Oh my god, how does he do this? It's gotta be high. Oh, dude, I almost had it. I'm gonna die in here. Oh, I guess you just do it like that. It's easier for me. Oh god. Alright, this might work. Hallelujah. Alright, so I showed you like 3 ways to get through the spirit wall of death. And what am I doing? Oh, I can't actor glitch again? Cool. Great. Guess I have to beat this room legit then. It's gonna hit me. Oh, it's too far away. Uh-oh. Oh my god. This is horrible. Usually you do not want to fight these guys. You just want to like get through it as fast as possible. And they almost never drop hearts. So, yeah. Okay, so I should have 5 hearts at this point, which makes the Nibiru fight much easier. I do not. I'm probably going to have to show you the other spirit cutscene skip method on emulator or something. Or at another time, after I'm done with my whole Blindsight 42 tutorial, to show you the optional methods of going super pro. But whatever, we're at Naburo now. I guess I could have showed you how to climb the chain thing to get back up, but I think you could figure it out. It's not that hard. You just have to hookshot, like, barely touching the left side of the chain, and it'll pull you up. Alright, so you want to jump slash before you start this fight, and then just like the last Iron Knuckle, you want to be around his left foot, like hugging it the entire time, like directly in front of it. But there's this quick spin thing that you can do, and since I don't have 5 hearts, which is optimal, I'm going to get these 3 hopefully. Okay, did I jump slash? I don't know if I did. Here we go. So you just walk up to him, start crouch stabbing to the left of his foot. I have lost count now. Ah, damn it! I can't even show it. That was ridiculous. That's what I get, dude. That's what I get for trying to like talk and describe something at the same time. That was retarded. I was not counting flashes, but it's 10 crouch stabs, and on the 10th one he dies. So you're supposed to crouch stab him 9 times, and right before he swings to hit you on the 9th or the 10th one, you're supposed to quick spin, and it will kill him, and you will take damage. 4 hearts of damage at the same time. So this is the worst case scenario where you have a lot of health and you can't buffer with Ocarina, but you can buffer with a fish though. So basically it was going to be 9 and then quick spin like that once he's going to attack. And you want to like crouch stab like this. This is the timing. You don't want to like mash them because you'll recoil off of his shield or whatever. You want to time it when he's vulnerable for getting hit. So like 9, oh he's gonna hit me, boom. That's basically what it would look like. So I can't show it, and I don't care enough to go back and try to do it again. It's a small optimizer. Did I get 2 buffers there? Nice. Okay, so you want to be at half a heart. I'm not sure if I'm going to get 3 buffers. I think it's possible to get 3, but no more. Damn it. Good thing I have all these bombs. That's how my shield dropped it. Oh my god, that threw me forward. As you can see, this wastes a whole lot of time. Like at this point, you would consider getting hit by Twin Rova's fire or ice attack, I guess, and or just eating the spirit cutscene, because it'd probably be faster. I don't know. One more? I guess not. Alright, good enough. So as you can see, I'm at a full heart. You can also damage buffer if you have a little bit remaining like this. During the fight itself, it's no big deal. They take a while to like line up and shoot at you. You just hold bomb. It's pretty easy. The twin rover. Well, I take it back. They can be trolls sometimes. Like one's gonna shoot and the other one flies behind you, or like they just dick around like they're gonna shoot and they never shoot and keep moving. Or they'll try to give you a 5 or 6 cycle, which is actually possible. If you shoot your hookshot like right after the 4th hit, which is what it should take, they should go into morph mode of twin rova, where they both fuse together. Let's see how good my twin rova fight goes here. Okay, I'm gonna go this way just because they're on that side. Dial. See, this is what I'm talking about. Where's the other one? Oh, right above me. She flew into it, thank you. Are you gonna shoot again? Usually if that one stands over there and does nothing, it means it's gonna shoot again. So you wanna spam hookshot so that twin rover like spins in place. You wanna have good aim so that you don't waste a shot. You gonna shoot? You gonna shoot? You gonna shoot? Okay. For it. You don't wanna spam hookshot too long, otherwise you can get hit by that, or you won't have time to pull your shield and block it. This is actually a really good fight so far, but I've been lucky, I guess. Oh, look at that, right next to each other. I suck. Alright. Enough embarrassing myself, let's get this over with. Alright, so 4 hits, spam it once, and okay, phase 2. Now, you want to jump slash. There's several ways to do this one too. I'm just going to show you the one that I know at the moment. Like if you're going for an ISG method, you would want to do this differently. You can also hookshot her at a certain point after she shot her beam at you and slightly faster. This is basically how I do this fight, although it's probably the slowest way, but whatever. It's very consistent and I feel safe doing it. A lot of stuff just happened right there. I basically got crouch stab damage or jump slash damage and kept crouch stabbing with it so that it was quicker. I hit. You can hold A and B at this point to advance text faster. Well, I mean on each different like white text thing because it resets, but it's not that important really. I'll just let the rest of it scroll. So on the 3rd hit of the last phase there, I was looking which direction she was going to fly off to, and I immediately knew which platform she would go to. And then I went to one of the corners, and then I targeted her and held R, and then I waited for it to hit her, and then untargeted, and proceeded to crouch stab until she died by mashing B. And it's pretty consistent. So you can use that one, or you can use Poodle's ISG method, which is a little bit different, where you hookshot to her from the middle platform over. And I think there's like 2 other ways to do it too. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do this cutscene skip first. There's like 3 different ways to do it. So drop a fish, Z target, side hop, roll, do nothing. Side hop, roll, retarget. Hold Z. Side hop right once. Hold forward, like exact forward. Wait for him to climb. Release Z, retarget Z. S to the left. Roll forward. Hold up. S to the left again. Retarget with Z. Backflip OI and the camera will pan from the left. And then you hold left and then when he climbs up, you hold exact forward, and then pull a bomb. It doesn't really matter when you pull the bomb, but if you pull the bomb sooner, you die quickly sooner. And right as he's like jumping off the ledge is the timing that you want to release holding forward. Basically just release everything, I think, including Z. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you in a second. The macaron has its own setup from doing it from like here. I don't know it yet, so I can't really show it to you. This is my backup method for if you fail to get OI in the right spot or whatever. You walk over here with like a slight angle, Z target the wall, release Z, drop, side up. You're supposed to drop side up left. I don't think that roll messed up anything. I'm having trouble here. Having trouble because you want to grab at the first possible frame. Okay, Z target, side up left. Now go all the way up. Drop a fish. Catch a fish. You do not have to use this. This is just a backup strat that I came up with. It's probably slow, but side up right, side roll, retarget. Z target S to the right, side up left, backflip, roll, hold exact forward, climb up, Z target, dry roll, Z target, S left, Z target. Alright, don't Z target, just do another dry roll, and that's it. You're in the exact same position as the first time I did this setup, and the camera will swing from the left identically, and it's the same exact thing. So here's the rest of it. So I got my OI. I'm making sure I'm holding exact left, canceling OI, I'm running left. He's climbing up, I'm holding forward, I'm pulling a bomb, I'm releasing everything, absolutely everything on the controller, including Z. The moment of truth, and we got it. Except I don't have hearts now. Normally I would have hearts, but because I had to go through the bottom of the temple by continuing, I do not have hearts. There you go, spirit medallion. Maybe I could show the drink milk thing, or figure it out at least. Gonna save just in case something goes wrong. But at this point, you would have 5 hearts, and you would just play Bolero by equipping Ocarina to proceed. How do you do this? I don't know. Or wait, do you do it with an empty bottle? What? Now this makes sense. What the hell? So, what the hell? Do I have to do it over this? That didn't work at all. I'm kind of confused right now, I'm just saying. I have no idea how to drink this, and this is version specific, so it's not that... I mean, it's not important to, like, other players, but for Virtual Console 1.2 players, there's a way to drink this fish that I don't know, but I think it involves the empty bottle somehow. I don't know how to do it though. What? Oh, wait a minute, wait. Okay, so... backflip. Equip the empty bottle. Empty bottle B. No. Alright, whatever. It's not that important, but... I would look up how to drink a fish and make it half milk somehow. I do not play bingo. I do not know how to do that trick. Wodasher or Wodas does. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a heart here. Oh, I got bombs. And rupees. Oh boy. Dang it. Oh well. Careful about falling and taking damage. You just hold forward and slightly hold forward near the end and keep re-grabbing the ladder. It seems the safest. Okay, maybe the keys will provide. Nice shot. Maybe the other keys will provide. Please? Oh my god. Oh my god, the RNG. Ah. Do I even have enough time for this room now? Okay, so you want to equip your permanent bottle, or real bottle, and hovers, and go in this room, or equip it after this room, or talking to this guy, Darunia. I probably would have made it just fine with the 4 hearts. Generally speaking, if you have 5 hearts, you have like 10 seconds to spare by the time you're ready to leave here, but whatever. Oh my god, 28. What? Dude. Now I don't have enough time. Oops. I'm probably gonna have to save warp out. Well, I got the fairy at least. Oh my god, this is clutch, whatever. Let me think. Generally speaking, you want to at least max out your bombs to 20. I think I'm fine though. I think 15 bombs is fine actually, because I'm gonna blow up a wall. Alright, so catch a fairy in your real bottle, and then equip your fish. And in my case, I'm not gonna make it, so I'm gonna save warp and reset. If you don't do that, you're gonna lose your fairy, waste a bunch of time. Yeah. Actually, I probably could have got the other fairy just fine. Wait, why didn't I just get the other fairy if I need more health? I swear, man, this game. I need a heart. Okay. Why? Oh man. Alright, hopefully I make it to the fairy. Why didn't I just use the other fairy? I should have used the other fairy and went for another fairy. Come to me. Thank you. Because this is about as much time as you would have if you had 5 hearts, I think. Maybe a little bit more, but I'm gonna save now just in case something stupid happens. The next complicated part is pretty advanced, I guess. If you want to do it the easy way, after getting this first key and coming back out, you would just head to the left along the edge all the way around to the second key, But if you're gonna try it the pro way, then you have to kind of do this a specific way, which I'm probably gonna fail miserably at. But it's kind of like the fire trial, where you don't want to look at the spinners, or else you're gonna load the spinners. And timing this platform is actually really important. Yeah, something like that, except I got owned by the bubble, and now I'm screwed. Alright, so pretend I didn't get hit by the bubble, and this is somehow faster than the other way. I'm definitely gonna need a heart. The minimum I would go into the heat room with is missing half a heart. Any more than that and you're begging for a game over. You're not gonna make it. So I need help, unfortunately. If I knew how to drink a fish, I probably would have been fine, but where the hell did that keys go? Of course. Of course. You gotta be kidding me, man. It's not coming back. It's not coming back. Alright, whatever. Let's try this again. Open. Thank you. I want it to chase me. I want it to come over here. Thank you. Here we go. Why? I couldn't target it. And I didn't even get a heart for it. Oh my gosh. So as you can see, this is a situation that would definitely kill your run. So practice the moving platforms before attempting to demonstrate how to do them. But yeah, definitely not looking at the platforms is part of setting the cycle up correctly so that you can skim across the top of them. If you turn around too soon when exiting the other door, the opposite door, it will make them distinct and you will not be able to make it quickly. Give me a heart. Okay, we have 1.5, or we have half a heart, so I will test my theory of the minimum amount of health you need to get through here. Here we go. Actually, I should probably save. Anyway, so hold up right, roll. Spam fish when you're falling here. Oh my god, I shouldn't have stopped. And then kind of cut the lava a little bit right here. Put on hovers. Try to get to the door quickly. Oh man, that was almost 27. Come over to here, pull your hook shot. Try to hook shot way up there if you can. Side up right, use your fish. Side up right, use your fish. Oh, this is barely gonna make it. I don't know. This is zippy. If you're not gonna make it, then you can do getting crushed by the block strat, which I think I should have tried. Yep, I should have tried it. GG guys, GG, I suck. Well, that's what happens when you have 4.5 hearts. You barely have enough time to make it. I should have probably used the bottle as I fell on the block and it going up or something. You can just backwalk this, or if you want to use some of your precious bombs. Actually, I should have scored this up better. But you can do a bomb super slide across that stuff, put on your hover boots and be fine. So once again, you come about here. Hookshot up to here. This looks about the same as last time, actually. So you want to be pushing this thing like on or before 20 seconds, otherwise you're in trouble, which I currently think I am right now. So this is a backup strat. You fall on this block, turn 90 to the right, Z target backwalk. So I lost the heart, but I'm able to continue, and the block doesn't have to be repressed. So that's a good backup strat for this room. But the better one is to have full health before you even try it. You can just climb this, or you can side up right and then climb the next thing, but I think whatever, it's fast enough. Just hold up right here. Now people will mess this up. It is a position specific trick, meaning I want to be here like the whole time I do this thing. I do not want to move. So you can S right, or if you feel comfortable like turning right and Z targeting, just make sure you don't move at all. So this is how you do it. Z target this wall, hit B, and then turn right, Z target, move forward that you grab it, hold B, let it charge, release B, I'm still holding Z, I pull a bomb, wait a second, shield drop, release everything, walk over here, retarget with Z, hold forward, and it will work 100% of the time. There. Although there is a slightly faster version of not grabbing the block, but like using the sword against the block. But it's like, what, it saves a second or two? Like, is it really worth it? And it's probably just as it's probably more prone to failure than this one. Like, this one's 100% for me, at least. So the backup strat, if you failed the fire skip, or if you died of Volvasia or whatever, it would be getting a key, probably from on top, because that'd be faster, but you get a key so that in the first room, once you first enter the fire temple, you're able to use your hammer and break away the statue, and then proceed to get the boss key. I'm not sure which is faster, to redo everything or go get the boss key. Or come here, get a key, save warp, go to the boss key. A lot of people don't know that that door is actually there, which is like the backup strat door, the fail door, rather than getting a bunch of keys and trying to go through the fire room in front of you. Okay, your health kinda matters, I guess, in the heat rooms, but nowhere else. Well, I mean, I wouldn't fight Volvasia with less than 3 hearts, but you can jump slash that if you do it kinda late. Rather than grabbing the ledge, you can jump slash that little thing. Similar to the DC jump earlier. There's a couple different strats for this room. I don't know the newer method. Heart, please. Oh. But basically, you get some angle. You get some angle from. God damn. Thank you, Navi. And you point it at that block over there. And I don't know how you time this or anything, but then you do a super slide. Okay, that didn't work, so I guess you would have to be outside the range of that fire. I do know the old method, coming over here and doing a super slide. This one works just fine. And before it doesn't work? Okay. So I've seen a different couple things to get through this. I believe you have to do some side hop magic over here. Oh god. So you want to stand about here and mash side. Why did he jump slash? Mash side up. There we go. So if you fail the super slide, don't want to mess around with any more bombs, you can get over here this way. But usually when you do that super slide against the wall, you never get hit by the boulder. Alright, we got max bombs, we also got max health. You want to make sure that you jump slash before doing this fight. I only got the key to show you what to do should you die to Volvagia. Like where to go, basically. If it was me, I would just get the key, save warp, and then go get the boss key and finish the temple rather than going all the way through it. You want to grab this ledge kind of on the left and then climb up, which I failed to do because I think I was too centered. So basically, let's try this again. You want to climb about here. Don't hit up until it starts climbing up, or levitating up, and the flames go away. Okay, you can shield drop a bomb here and keep climbing the cage as that thing gets activated. You can also hook shot or drop a bomb from the top downward to hit the switch. But the way I just did it is the fastest, so why would you bother? Just keep walking into the switch and it'll eventually get hit or pressed. I tap like upright, like 1, 2 o'clock. I almost fall to my death because I'm bad. Whatever. Okay, so I don't think it matters where you open this chest, but it will always like line you up in the middle of this. But if you do move, you can just easily get back to where you should be. There's a good like crotch shot of the keyhole for you of the lineup. So then do 3 side hops left. Not really mashed, not really too fast either. And then I'm still holding Z, I'm going to hit down, I'm going to wait a bit. Now I'm going to hit A, and then as I'm falling I'm going to hit Z. This gives me the perfect clip angle for doing this trick. Now, if you don't want to do it that way, or you mess something up, this is going to be the backup strat. You want the B button on the right of that line, like as it's touching, and this will also clip you. And then this is what I do. You hold Z, you hold left, so you hit, well in my case, C left once to pull out the hammer, hit it again, and then you want to pause buffer to the frame where he first gets recoil off the wall. Then you want to put it on hovers, continue to hold Z, hold upright, and then once he clips through, move to holding right, and then you're still holding Z the whole time, and then release the directions, wait for him to fall or gasp, and then hit B and hold forward. So that's what it would look like right there. It's really easy. If you want to do that, you can just super slide through, but you kind of need bombs for forest, so I'm just letting you know. Alright, so I got 4 1/4 hearts here. You want to jump slash into this cutscene, and then this next part's very tricky. After the Volvagia is actually dead, you have your option of S-ing to the right twice, or S-ing down, or shield turning, doing either of those two as well. I'm just going to do it the way I feel safe doing it, or most comfortable. There's this little pixel in front of me that I'm going to be shield dropping bombs into, and I'm going to be counting hits. And hopefully it makes sense to you, but like the same spot has to be hit over and over. So that's 1, that's 2, so that's 3. Actually, I'm counting early. That's 4, that's the 5th one, that's the 6th one, that's the 7th. So I'll just hit her twice to get to 8, 9. You have to hit her between 8 and 9 times before she starts her fly cycle. There's 2 different like boss fights you can do here. You can go for a critical health setup, or one that's more less risky, which is basically just get the damage in and get the hell out. Then you'll do that. If you side hop and or backflip and press push at the same time, you will get uh-oh, I failed it. GG. Well, I was thinking of like 3 different things at the same time there. That would have been the final crouch stab and then the final blow. I'm completely dead here. I don't have any more health or berries left to revive me. Timer's gonna run out and my life's gonna drain away. But I'll show you the rest of that strat, and then I'll show you the more like pro strat, even though I might not be the best at doing it. And depending on which one you do, you're gonna do another, or you're gonna get OI the same way, but the adjustment will be different depending on how much health you have. Uh-oh. Huh. He's getting away. Heart? Of course not. It's a hit and run, man. What was I thinking back there? Oh! That's right, I remember now. Okay, so after she's done, or when she's doing her flight cycle, the easiest way to hit her is with quick spins and or using the hookshot. When she goes back into the hole in the ground, one of the 9, the exact hole that she goes down, if you drop bombs on top of that particular hole, it's different from the first one that we used to damage her. It will give you an opportunity to get extra hits in. You have to make sure that you get the same amount of health every time. Oh my god. It's getting away! No! You can actually use a hammer on this guy to stop him, but then you have to like jump slash with the master sword after. Like when he's spinning, if you just do a hammer ground pound. What the hell? Oh. Wow, that was delayed. I'm kinda hurt here. This could be a short Volvagia cycle, that's for sure. 2 1/4 hearts? Yeah. Alright, switch. Oh, damn, son. Alright, so we got the fire boss key because I'm bad and I failed the first attempt at killing Volvagia because I was too far away to crouch stab her, and I was thinking of like 3 different things to say at the same time. That's probably the #1 like most frequent way of losing a fight to her, is either getting killed by like rock damage or her flying into you really quick if you're going for critical health or something, or you just miss the last 2 hits on her where she's like at her most fiercest. What am I doing? Uh-oh. Will this work? Oh my god. No. Alright, whatever. Just take the other ferry. Yes. That was not the ferry. That's the ferry. Whatever, I gave myself an extra bomb on the way. Okay. No, no, I'm not. You won't have hookshot. Or, I mean, you shouldn't have it. Ugh. You should have hammer clip. There we go. You should not have boots on when you enter this fight. Oh my gosh. This is impossible. Alright, no good. Alright, so pretend like this is the first time I'm fighting her. I'll try to do it in real time, as if I was trying to beat her this time. But I won't explain stuff as I go. Oh! If she spawns in the first hole, this is actually very critical. Normally you would be dropping holes around that first one in front of you. If she spawns in that one, you want to crouch stab her once to get a hit in. Like, you can drop a bomb and then crouch stab Volvagia once, but you don't want to hit her again with a bomb or a crouch stab, or else it will advance like a cycle. So that was 1, 2. Here's 3. Pulling the bomb early, that's 4. One hole off. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. And then we'll just wait for her to go somewhere else. Crouch stab her for 8, 9. So if I actually crouch stabbed her earlier back there, she would have started her flight cycle earlier. If you get 10 hits on her, like, really quick, it's really bad because it kills her immediately, and then you'll die, or I mean, you'll be resurrected with the timer still at like 5 seconds or whatever, and you're pretty much done. Alright, let's not fail this part. I hope you understand what I mean by not hitting her with a bomb after you crouch stabbed her. Really? You want to swipe again? I'm at 2.5. That's way too much health to go for the critical damage one, which you can get away with half a heart, but any more than that, it won't work. So it's different from Shadow, where Shadow absolutely had to be a quarter heart. This time it can be a half heart and it will work the same. I am currently holding S right. Doesn't really matter. But since I'm S-ing right, I'm going to release holding everything, and then wait for that to disappear, then I'm going to S right again, see target, drop my fish. If you can S down, that is by far the best way to go, and as a matter of fact, you have to S down for the critical health, otherwise, or shield turn down. Otherwise, you don't have enough time to do that one. So, Ocarina items on the warp, hold up, and then that's all you have to do. Just wait until he starts to fall, and then hit Z, release holding up, side up right twice, and that's all there is to it. It's really easy. Did I get it? Yes, I did. With no intro cutscene. Okay. I can't believe I'm on forest. Oh my gosh! Well, almost on forest. And then we got water. And then trials. And then Dorf and Ganondorf. Or, what? I'm not even, like, sane anymore. Ganondorf and then Ganon. Jeez, obvious. Okay. So I'm gonna go for the critical health one, which is slightly different. Which needs an adjustment of a sword slash and a hammer swing. And your health has to be at least a half a heart or less. And I'm also going to try to S downward, which I hope it works. As a backup strat, you should S down and then C up or get hookshot and look down at the hole in front of you, and you'll notice that the edge of the sword handle comes perfectly like in line with the edge of the hole. So if you ever mess up like your angle or something, if you get back to the right position, it's a good backup strat for getting the perfect backflip angle back onto the blue warp, and it might clutch your run, like if you get fish trolled or something. Okay, here we go. No, no first hole, of course not, but during like an actual run, it's always the first hole, which is slightly slower. And dangerous. More dangerous, I should say. Wait, whoops. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wanted to fly there. Ow, dude. I took so much damage there. I think I need 2 more hits at least, just to be safe. I have no idea what's going on right now. So I'm going to try to quick spin and get a couple more hits on, as well as take more damage from them. What? Okay. I died like a rock. Was not expecting that to happen. Yeah. So you want to quick spin towards her head. And you want to take massive damage at the same time. Oh man. So let's try that again. Hopefully with not messing up a cycle of crouch stab this time. Because that was really bad. Like that was game over bad. Oh man, how did that happen? All I wanted to do was quick spin like twice. But then I was like afraid I wouldn't have enough time to damage buffer off of Volvagia, get her to come down, and then take even more damage in the lava pit, and then get in position to crouch stab and kill her, and have enough time to OI. Alright, so we're going for the critical health setup now. Let's do 1, 2. Here comes 3. Comes 4. Comes 5. 6. Whoops, that might miss. I think that missed. Great. Now I'm in the same position as last time. 8. 9. Yeah, I want her to come out quickly, but I don't want her to kill me at the same time. I want her to come down, like, now. I think I only need, like, 1 quick spin. Might be 2, but we're gonna go for 1 and just pray. Get down here. Need you. Okay. One more. There we go. Oh, she went back down. That was lucky. Normally, after I get enough damage, I just go to the edge to quickly get her to come back down. Oops. Okay, that was fortunate. Okay, I have 17 seconds left, and this time I'm going to S downward. And it should work just fine. But yeah, normally I'd buffer enough damage and then like just walk normally, not back walk to the. Oh my god. Right, backup strat time. Hopefully this works. Oh. I'm so good. I think you can get away with this even with 6 seconds left, so. Oh, backup strat pays off. Except I can't find up on my controller. Okay. And Z target right there, and just continue to hold Z. You guys like my S down? I bet you do now. I bet you want that backup strat now. You were laughing. I saw you laughing. Look, I'm at the Forest Temple. And I got credited for watching the fire cutscene and got the medallion. Okay, I think I need to call this the end of session 2. We made it to Forest, and I got through a lot of crap. And I played horribly. So I'm gonna save real quick, and we'll pick it up next time from here.